Hey y'all, if you already can't tell by the thumbnail and the title, this video is going to be things that I am learning while still in my early 20s. These are just some things that I want to share with you guys. Let's get right into the video. Number one, learning how to communicate even if I am upset. I have been struggling with this one, not even gonna lie to you, because I'm the type of person, well, I'm gonna say I am now, but back then I used to be the type of person where if I'm upset, I'm gonna say something to hurt your feelings. And I know what I'm saying is gonna hurt your feelings. I'm gonna say something to have you thinking and crying. And once I feel like I have hurt your feelings to a certain point, I feel like my job there is done, which is very childish. If I'm upset with somebody, I shouldn't want to take it to the pits of hell with you. Especially if you're somebody who I have a relationship with, you're my family member or my friends, I shouldn't want to take it to hell with you. But not gonna lie, I be wrong too sometimes, but I do feel like you have to learn how to communicate even when you are upset. Just as in, not even as in just your personal life, but once you're at work, when you're working, you can't just say anything and expect not to get in trouble. Even if you are upset, even if you do have good reasons on why you are upset or why you feeling the way you're feeling, you still have to keep your composure. You just can't be flying off the handle. So for me, how I'm learning how to communicate even when I'm upset is me just taking a step back and thinking before I speak. I used to be a person who always just say whatever the first thing that comes to mind. That's not a trait you want to have. You want to think. And also learning how to deliver a message and understanding tone and body language and delivery, because all that plays an important part. I don't want to get out of body. I can or need to, but I don't want to get out of body when I'm having a conversation with somebody. Especially, I feel like a lot of the reasons why a lot of my friendships don't work, or relationships, or however you want to classify it, didn't work, is because one of the reasons was because I didn't know how to communicate when I was upset. I either shut down and don't say nothing and just act like I don't know who you are, or I'll go overboard, which both of them are very toxic and bad traits. It's okay to take a step back, reevaluate the situation, then come back to it, speak on it in a calm tone. But you don't ever want to just shut somebody out. Always try to talk everything through. Always try to speak to people how you want people to speak to you. Don't ever try to make it your intentions to hurt somebody's feelings because they hurt your feelings. Always try to take the high road and just learn how to communicate, even when I am mad, even when I am upset, even if I am sad. Me still being able to communicate my feelings in a proper way. It's called growth. It's called growth, y'all, and it's called being mature about the situation. The next thing that I am still learning while in my 20s is how to become emotionally stable. What I mean by that is learning how to regulate my emotions. I feel like me working have helped me stabilize my emotions, because when I used to work at Verizon, and the people who used to come in there who are racist or who is just nasty and rude for no reason and just used to come in there always with a problem, it really tests your patience. But I even feel like working in retail anyways, or just working with customers, really tests your patience. And you have to be able to be emotionally stable. You can't be flying off the handle, because at the end of the day, I got bills to pay. At the end of the day, I need this job. Whether I want to be here or not, I still need this job because I still have things to take care of. So I need to be able to stabilize my emotions. I need to not let people know when they have gotten the best of me. A lot of people are not emotionally stable. Just be calm. Take a deep breath. Take a breather. I don't know. I just feel like the older I am getting, the way people act, like people who just blow up for no reason or blow up over the smallest things, they are not emotionally stable. And I do not want to surround myself around nobody like that, because you the type to get a bitch put in jail because you want to act like booty food and get people banned from places. I ain't got time for that. So I always want to be stable with my emotions. Of course, I know sometimes it just be so much going on where you just pop off, and that's a fine. But as long as it's not a regular pop off thing, it's not like a routine almost. It happens every now and then. Some stuff get the best of us. Then hey, if you pop off every now and then, cool, that's understandable. But if this something like regular, something that you constantly doing and constantly don't, no. And that even comes with going back to communication. Like, yes, it's closed mouth don't get fed, which I feel like I learned this at an early age, because closed mouth don't get fed. It explains it in the title. Don't be afraid to ask people for help. Don't be afraid to ask nobody for nothing. And I'm not saying just be out here begging now, because why are we begging? But I'm saying closed mouth don't get fed. If you want, for example, if you are trying to get into digital trading and you know somebody who do digital trading, just go over there and ask, hey, I'm interested in digital trading. Can you talk to me about it? Tell me how you got started. Tell me how's your journey going. Such and the third. Closed mouth don't get fed. Open up your mouth and speak up. Basically, speak the fuck up. Speak up about anything. Speak up if somebody hurt your feelings. Speak up if you want to learn something. Speak up if you don't know something. Just don't be around here being dumb and clueless for no reason and butt hurt for no reason. Because closed mouths don't get fed. Speak up. I don't mind asking, honey. I don't mind asking. I'm not no beggar, but I most definitely don't mind asking, because what they gonna do? They gonna say no? Cool. On to the next. Next is, you are going to make mistakes. I feel like a lot of people just struggle with this in general because nobody want to make a mistake. And I think that's just the nature of people anyways. We just want to walk this straight, narrow path, but of course, along the way, you're going to get bumps and bruises. This your first time living, you really don't know what you're doing. You can have people that helping you and people explaining it, but ain't nobody walking in your shoes or in your path but you. So you're going to make mistakes, and it's not going to be the end of the world if you do make mistakes. You just learn from it and keep on moving. Don't let it hinder you. Don't let it stop you doing what you're doing. I know me, I'm the type of person, or if I feel like if I make a mistake, I feel like the world is coming to an end. I feel like the world has came to an end because why am I making a mistake? Mistakes need to happen. That's how you learn. You can't learn nothing if you always just on your P's and Q's and doing everything correctly. No. And we also have to remember that we're not perfect. This is our first time on this earth. This is our first time dealing with people coming into these different type of problems. So we learn from it and we move on. That's the thing. We're never going to stop making mistakes. So keep pushing. But that's gonna be the end of this video. This is just a couple things that I am still learning while in my 20s. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so get notified. You know this, man. Without further ado, peace.